Talking Steele County Blades hockey with forward Antonio Najera. Antonio, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City.
Mexico City. Boy, there's such a cool international spin for the Blades this season. Mexico City, what kind of hockey do they have there? How did you get into hockey?
Well, when I was like 5.5, 6 years old,
okay,
I went to Florida to visit my cousin who lives there. He had some sort of practice during Christmas break, and I wanted to go and, well, we were really close, all of us, so I wanted to go and see what he was doing. Got there, saw him practice, and I really liked it. So when we got back to his house, I told my parents I wanted to do the same thing.
Had you skated up until that point?
Nope. I started skating like a few months after that. Then because I liked it, my mom thought it would be good to start with figure skating, just to see how it goes. And I kept liking it, but wasn't quite what my cousin was doing. So I asked her if it was that, because it didn't look the same. So she says no. So I asked her if we could look for that. And we ended up finding out that right there they had practices Mondays and Wednesdays. I went to one and I stuck with it.
In Mexico City?
Yeah, in Mexico City.
Now, to start with figure skating, hockey, different skates, what kind of skates did you have initially?
Pretty sure figure skater.
Okay, so then switched to...
No, we used to rent skates actually for those sessions, yeah.
Okay, got it. So rented initially, and then when getting into hockey, of course, set up with got the right gear. So after you find out about the the couple of practices and such, did you find that there was a pretty good core and a pretty good program going on to really learn the game and get better at it?
I didn't know much of hockey at the time, so I just went there and stuck with it. In the process, they've helped me, and coaches that I've had from ever since I'm in touch with, and they keep helping me every now and then.
Okay, so you start up, you're learning how to play hockey. What kind of teams did you play on as you grew up and started to really get to more competitive levels?
I played in a team near my house, 15 minutes away, give or take. It was for give or take 7 to 8 years there.
Okay.
Then that team went off to another place, so I followed them. And after that, the team dismantled itself, and I went to a different team where we met. I met Coach Brian Baxter, who played in the Russia Pro League for a couple of years, and he's the one who helped me grew my level so I could go to Canada 3 years ago. Then there with Billy Doherty and Gary Unger and Jordan McTaggart. I was there 3 years, and they helped me grow into the player I am today.
All right. So from being in Canada, then how did you specifically find out about the Blades, or who reached out to you for a chance to play here?
I wanted to get a change of pace because I want to study here in the States.
Okay.
I wanted to come here and start practicing SATs. There it was really hard to get it done, so I came here with that goal. My dad, a guy from actually Israel, knows a couple of people here, so we asked him if he knew anybody that could help me get a team here. He got in touch with Coach Nick, and he got in touch with us, so that's how I ended up here.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're talking to Antonio Najera out of Mexico City. First year here with the Steele County Blades. How do you like the level of play? How do you feel about this level of play compared to what you've done previous?
I love it. It's really competitive, physical, and fast-paced, just what I needed.
The season has been off to a great start for the Blades. Why do you think? What part of the game is working well for the team?
The team is sticking to the system. We're together on every goal. We all want to be first in place, and we take it one game at a time.
I think Wisconsin Rapids is the team that's coming up for you here soon. I know they've got a good record. Any thoughts or knowledge about that team and what you guys need to do well?
I don't know much about the team, but I can just say we're gonna go for those 4 points this weekend and give them everything we've got. Hopes it turns out good for us.
Being away from home, which is something now you've done for a few years, was that a tough adjustment? And how is that going for you to kind of get day to day and holiday to holiday sometimes?
I stay in touch with my family, which helps a lot. Mainly I miss the food though, okay. And my friends from when I was 5. I see them every time I go back. So it's just keeping in touch with them and taking it one day at a time. We have great guys here who help you feel like you're at home. So it's perfect.
And
just what you need.
Just what you need. So what is your favorite food from home? Is there anything in the area that begins to compare?
I haven't gone to any Mexican restaurants here. Okay. But our billet mom made one day enchiladas, and they were really good.
Okay. Yeah. You better say that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Antonio, it's great to meet you. I wish you well on the season ahead, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Likewise.